Hello and welcome to Off the Shelf with Phil and Dave, the movie talk show where each week one of us takes a movie off our shelf, presents it to the other, and discusses it at length. This week we've got coming off of my shelf, 1978's Jaws 2, or as the French call it, Jaws Deuxième Partie.
Oh.
And you want to know why? There's a funny story on the DVD where the director is Genet Chouard.
French.
Yes,
Yep.
French man. And he references the fact that the original Jaws was called in French Les Dents de la Mer.
Yeah. Checks out. I mean,
Teeth of the Sea.
Teeth of the Sea. Absolutely.
And then he said, but in France, if you were going to have part 2, it would be Les Dents de la Mer 2. And he says that merde is shit.
Yeah.
So he says we had to change the name.
Ironically, it's still shit.
Wow. Coming in hot.
Just kidding. Just
Coming in
kidding.
hot.
Just kidding.
David, here we are back on the couch once again, back at Amity Island, celebrating the 4th of July
Absolutely.
with Mayor Vaughn.
Not a very creative name for a holiday.
4th of July?
Yeah. There's a comedian who did a bit on it.
Okay.
Like you have like Canada Day.
Sure.
And they just don't have a name for it.
It's Independence Day, actually.
That's
they do have
true.
a name for it.
Yeah. What a
Comedian
a very good comedian. Yeah.
They made a whole movie, actually.
Never. Exactly.
ID4.
Absolutely. Jeff Goldblum.
That's right. Two of them, actually. They made 2 of those movies.
Yeah.
Roland Emmerich. So here we are, David, once again, visiting the beach. You're a beach guy.
I was at the beach last weekend.
Oh, wonderful.
There's a nice little beach, Lemmy.
Okay, sure.
It's on the Gatineau side.
Of course.
It's not terribly busy,
Okay.
and I don't love it. Like I'm not a beach guy,
No, you're not.
but I didn't mind it. And my wife brought a waist weight,
Okay.
and she's like, "Put it on." I was like, "Well, I know how to swim." So
Did she say put it around your neck?
yeah, tighter.
Yeah.
So we both know how to tread water, so there's no water safety general issues there. But I put it on, and I just can lay on my back now
Oh, yes.
and just look up and just float.
Oh, yeah. My favorite
With no
thing.
effort.
When I was at when I had a pool, I used to love that.
Oh, yeah.
Ears underwater, so you're like completely turned out.
Exactly.
Just floating around. Oh, yeah. Magical.
So I did that for a better part of an hour.
Magical.
It was nice.
Yeah.
I
You have
enjoyed
all
it.
your limbs, and nice to see.
Yeah.
Here we are. It's Jaws 2
We are here.
coming off the shelf. What are your initial thoughts on this? And as you're answering that question, let me ask another.
You want me to answer at the same time?
Yes.
Hopefully
When
it's the
thinking
same answer.
about what your thoughts are, I want to know your history with Jaws. We've talked about it's in the archives.
It's on.
But I wonder how you feel about the sequel, kind of in general. We talked a lot about sequels. This is sort of we've been through a phase.
We have,
Jaws,
haven't we?
Is just following the lines of Die Hards and Rockies and even
Bond.
Bonds.
Yes.
So I'm wondering, at the end of Jaws, were you thinking, I need another one of these, or I want another one of
The
these?
Halloween factor.
The Halloween factor. My
That's the
experience
OG.
with Casino Royale was, I didn't know that was a sequel necessarily, but I was like, I want another one of these movies.
You were horny.
Where are you
sequel.
at with not only this? Let's get into the specifics of this movie later, but for now, did you think there was a reason for 2? After watching Jaws?
Ooh, that takes us back, eh? We did Jaws early on in our career, maybe season 1 even.
Great episode.
Arguably a good movie. Another movie like Rocky.
Perfect movie.
That I was really late to the game.
Yeah.
Really late.
Disappointingly so.
It does take away from the enjoyment of it because of the course of time. It's unavoidable. It's unavoidable.
Yeah, I avoided pretty good.
You saw it when it came, like way back.
I saw it in 1990.
Yeah, that's way back, buddy.
Yeah,
It's a long time ago.
sure.
35 years ago.
Sure. But I know people that have seen it more recently. So I just mean, like, the first time I watched Days of Wine and Roses was not that long, ago.
That's true.
And
That
that's
was
a
a good movie.
movie that's much older
That
than
is a good
that.
movie.
So
And better than this.
there it is. Gauntlets down. Anyway, so what are your thoughts just generally on where we're at into this movie to begin with?
I'm trying to think when I watched Jaws originally, did I have a hankering knowing there was a Jaws 2? Do I want to go ahead and watch it like that day, next day? I'm going to say no.
Let's pretend that you didn't know there was a Jaws 2. Let's
Okay.
put you back in 75 thinking,
Oh,
where am I at? Like, okay, I just saw this movie, whatever, like it, love it, whatever, hate it. But Are you racing in 3 years later to go see Jaws 2? It made a lot of money, sure. We know that. So a sequel is probably coming, but you don't know yet.
Now my answer has changed. Yes, only because you instinctively want to do it. Just because of the nostalgia. Just because you want more of something that was good.
Okay.
So definitely not in the same sense as Halloween.
Yeah.
So
like continuation.
Yeah, it's strictly business.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
that
all.
Makes sense.
Like, I'm not like, oh man, there's so much potential. Oh, they can do so many different things.
I want
my
more
God.
Brody in my life.
Exactly.
Or I want more Hooper in my life or anything like that.
No,
not really.
Not in that case. This is a business decision that I would go see it based on the fact that you go see sequels. That's what we do, right?
Sure. That's why they happen every year all the time, right?
Why
There's
we're
just
doing
a
it.
7th Jurassic Park movie that just came out in theaters.
Yeah, which I've heard is not bad.
Yeah, sure. People like
Yeah.
it. But again, people go whether it's good or bad. It doesn't matter. It's just like, I like Jurassic Park 30 years ago. I'm going back.
I like Scarlett Johansson now.
Sure. That's another good reason as far as I'm concerned, for sure. She's no Lorraine Gary. But she'll do in a pinch.
Who?
Lorraine Gary.
I thought it was Lorraine Gray.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Looks like, see what I did there? The G and the R and the
totally.
A and the
Yeah.
and the Y. But why? Why? I brought off Die Hard 5 in good faith. I figured I have to do it because of the Rocky.
Sure. Keep up.
This feels retaliatory. If that's the right term. Unless your only out is if it's an anniversary.
This movie is not an anniversary specifically. However, if you recall, this was on the list given in January, so this isn't retaliatory.
Okay.
This is...
You said that word better than I could.
Yeah. This is a choice, however, because Jaws is on my brain. It's the 50th anniversary of Jaws. It's coming back to theaters at the end of August in IMAX. You're invited. And... they just premiered the documentary, Jaws at 50.
I noticed that in the IMDb.
Yeah. So it's in the conversation again.
All right.
And I love the Jaws ride, and I watch a lot of YouTube videos and get excited. So it's just always in my sphere.
Okay.
So I was happy to revisit it. And truth be told, it's a bit like Halloween 2 to me, which is to say I don't remember liking it very much.
Okay. Well, I'm just happy that it wasn't a revenge decision.
Oh, no.
I'm not going to say this is a bad movie for two reasons.
It's
one,
the first one.
One, you're right. You're
sure.
right. It's not. And secondly, it's already been said by many other people. Similar to Die Hard 5,
Yeah.
it took me a while to scroll through the user reviews to find a 10 out of 10.
Oh, yeah.
Probably the same distance it took to find the 10 out of 10 for Die Hard 5.
The amount of sweeps it
Yeah,
took.
because even the worst movies we've done, it doesn't take me long to find the 10 out of 10.
No, there's always some sucker out there.
Pretty quick, but for these last two movies, I had to dig.
Okay.
I had to go down for a while. Couple 8s, couple 9s, lots of 1s, lots of 2s, lots of 5s and 6s. Anyways, just a fun little note, Philip.
That is pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
And it's true. I will give you a little taste of Old Faithful before we
yes, please do.
get too deep in this episode, of course. We have here, Police Chief Brody must protect the citizens of Amity after a second monstrous shark begins terrorizing the waters. There it is.
If you remove one word out of that, second, you have Jaws the original.
You're not wrong.
Just saying.
Yeah, totally.
Just saying. I'm not,
No, I think that's fair. I think that's a fair criticism of the movie. It wants to be Jaws again, but it loses too many of the elements that made Jaws great.
Spielberg would be one of them.
Spielberg is a huge one. Robert Shaw obviously couldn't come back because he's been devoured. But Hooper, Dreyfuss coming back. Those are three
They couldn't get him, eh?
huge components
Damn shame.
to what makes Jaws Jaws.
Yeah.
Because they brought back the writers, Carl Gottlieb and Sackler, who did a draft, and Gottlieb wrote the screenplay and was on set. So
Johnny Williams.
John Williams coming back for the score. That's a good point.
Come on.
Zanuck and Brown producing again. So there's elements that they're like, hey, let's get the band back together. But if you're missing those three things, to me, your movie is lesser. But the score, I want to say, I don't think is lesser. I think it's actually a pretty good score here.
Wait, you're not talking about the IMDb score, are you?
No.
Okay.
The musical score.
Yeah. No, it's
Williams, like, obviously
solid.
that deep is something very good, but I think he takes the best parts and makes new stuff. And there's a sequence when they're diving and they find the orca. There's a little slight musical refrain from the original, just to sort of little Easter eggs, if you will. That's very subtle, but I thought really, really effective. One of the ideas, one of the concepts thrown out, there were a couple of different ones thrown around. One was tell the story of the Indianapolis. That the Quint story from the first movie, go back and tell a prequel of. It's not really a prequel. It's got nothing to do with the Amity. It's specific to shark attack.
It happened,
and there was some talk around that. There was also some talk around focusing the story more on Amity at large and talking about how the effects of the shark attacks in the first one, how it crushes the community.
Of course.
Mob kind of increases, which is elements from the original book that they never touched on in the first one, kind of coming into the second. Town is sort of really shook by the events and how they're trying to rebuild their communities and stuff like that. John D. Hancock was originally directing it. Couldn't find, apparently, the story is, had trouble with the action sequences and was focusing a little bit more on darker kind of material. And ultimately was rejected in favor of basically the rehash that we get.
I figure that's what they want.
I mean, at the time, it was the highest grossing sequel, I think, until Rocky 2 came out the following year. Sequels were still relatively new. We had Godfather 2 in 74, but it's not what it is now. It wasn't the industry. So I think people were like,
true,
and even
there was still hope back then.
That's right. So it's interesting when they're like, I don't know, what do we do for a sequel? I guess the default is more of the same.
Sometimes that works. The problem with going back to these old movies that I haven't seen as sequels is we know what we know about sequels now. I know it's not going to be that good. Or is it going to be one of those exceptions to the rule?
Yeah.
They do exist.
Absolutely.
They do exist.
Totally.
1980, for example, Empire Strikes Back.
That's right. But we just talked to me, maybe not as good as the original, but we talked about good sequels. Rocky 5 and 6 are, all intents and purposes, good sequels to...
Definitely serviceable.
They're not the same movie rehash necessarily, but they are, 30 years later, still delivering something different and good. So it can be done.
It can be done. Did they do it?
That's the question.
I think it's a bit of The Force Awakens where they played it a little safe by not going with those other options to give us sort of... Safe is a weird word to use in a shark movie. But that seems to be what they decided to go on, for better or for worse.
Yeah, it's pretty straight ahead. They do change the POV a little bit more, obviously, but generally speaking, we're getting a pretty straight ahead line.
Hits a lot of the same beats.
Yeah.
A lot of the false alarms are similar. A lot of the red herrings are similar. So I would say this movie is predictable, but not to the point where I'm out.
That's good. I mean, ultimately, we kind of get... Not too dissimilarly, as you're saying with Chrissy at the beginning of the first movie, we have the scuba divers basically searching through the orca, and they don't make it.
No, they do not.
No. And I thought it was a pretty effective scene. Now, generally, we'll get to the kills specifically because that's obviously what this movie kind of turns into, whereas Jaws 1 isn't really all that concerned with that.
No.
And that's the Spielberg difference, and that's just sort of times changing, so forth.
Yep.
What are your thoughts on this sort of introductory kind of moment for the story? Like, how engaged are you in this first bit?
It does what sequels do. They did it in Jurassic Park 3. It's just one that's in the top of my head. They have a quick early scene and get an early kill.
Jurassic Park 2 does the same. Little girl on the island. It's a great scene.
That's true. Exactly. I don't know why I jumped ahead to the third one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe because of the gliding, because that was in this movie. So maybe there you go.
Could be. But anyway, but it is a trope, sure.
Connective tissue there. So that felt very sequel-y, but I didn't mind it. I thought it was shot well.
Yeah.
Like I don't see a lot of underwater scenes. I don't. I haven't watched The Abyss for a long time.
Sure.
Where 98% of it's probably underwater.
Yeah.
So I think it was like, oh, geez, that's...
Yeah, the only thing that stuck out to me about this first part was the fact that it appears as though the shark is hiding. But the way the camera is hiding behind some of the seaweed.
It's a smart shark.
And then the shark kind of comes out of nowhere and eats the guy. There's a little bit of thinking,
can they do that?
They can't really do that.
Maybe did it by mistake. Maybe didn't realize what it was doing.
Yeah.
I do have issues generally around the actions of the shark.
Okay.
I was going to let the first one slide.
Sure.
Because I was going to really gripe about it later. But that's an interesting point. But overall, it's just a quick little intro just to get the ball rolling. But the ball doesn't really start rolling until you get Brody going to a ball or a banquet.
A gala
of story. Yeah, a gala. And I actually want to ask you, have you ever really been to a big banquet?
I went... No.
Okay.
Never once. Not a gala guy.
No? I've been to like a hockey banquet.
Oh, I've been to some, certainly those.
Oh, so you have been.
It doesn't really count when you're 9.
Things don't count
Don't get
when you're
dressed,
9.
Dressed up. Nah.
But we get our main character. Now, a lot of sequels completely have a new crew.
Yep.
Now, obviously, we don't have Hooper and obviously Shaw.
Yep.
But we do get Roy Schneider.
Stop right away. Let's just nip that right in the bud.
That was retaliatory.
Yes. Yes. Roy Scheider.
Yeah, we do get him. And
Yeah.
we get him in the classic police Jeep.
That's right.
The Bronco.
We almost didn't get him. He did not want to be in this movie.
That makes
At
sense.
all.
Yeah.
He was making The Deer Hunter,
Okay.
Best Picture winner.
Yes, I believe that's one of
Robert De
Pacino.
Niro. He almost had it.
50-50.
Christopher Walken.
Mhm.
He was making that movie, or was about to make that movie, and didn't like the creative direction
Of Deer Hunter?
of Deer Hunter.
Okay.
So he backed out, and contractually, Universal said, "Hey, we have a 3-picture deal with you. You're dropping out of one. This is the kid type of situation."
That's a Bruce situation.
And they say, "Okay, you know what? We'll release you, but you have to do Jaws 2 now."
I can feel that he didn't really want to be there.
You kind of get that vibe,
Yeah,
hey?
that makes sense now.
I usually love this actor, like Roy Scheider's
Of
one of my
course.
guys. I don't like him in this.
Myth of
I like him
Fingerprints.
fine in this movie, but there's a couple of moments where I think he's in the movie, but generally he's a Bruce Willis esque husk of a man. Really.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you caught up on that, but anyway. But yes, he's back in business here in this movie.
Okay. Well, that's quite a big shot too to start off.
Oh, I'm glad you picked up on that.
Well, I mean, it seemed like the camera didn't change for a while.
Yeah.
And we got through into another pool,
Yes.
which was not in Chernobyl. So it was actual
They
pool
saw
water.
it. They saw it the whole time.
It wasn't rainwater.
Yes. Yeah. No. It's a really beautiful. This movie is much maligned, including by me, for its kind of lack of style, and it's partly because Spielberg is so talented.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
And even at that young age, like his blocking, his staging is like perfection.
He had a vision.
And this guy, Jeannot, is not somebody that went on to do, I mean, he directed Supergirl and a couple other things.
Oh, God, that was a bad movie.
It's not good. So not like this is a real auteur. But there's certain elements of this movie I think are really, really good. And I thought the filmmaking in this particular scene, as you're saying, is following him in through the banquet, up over the the band, revealing all of that. I thought was really effective in a way that I don't give this movie credit for being often.
I'm locked in. I am in.
Okay.
I've never been so in. I'm in the ocean.
Well, I respect the hell out of that.
And I'm also very excited to have another character named Tina.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Unfortunately, she falls really short of the performance I got at Halloween 5.
Yeah, she's not dancing around, just speaking gibberish.
I love that Tina.
God, she sucked.
I thought about her the other day.
Oh, gosh. That's a different podcast, folks. You know what I would say about Tina in Halloween 5 is she's a fantastic lady.
Yeah. Is that what Stefano says?
Yeah, Stefano from Days of Our Lives has a
Yes.
little smarm to him.
Yeah, he had a long run on that show.
Yes, he did.
Died in
He might
2016.
still be on it.
20, no,
Not anymore.
No, he died.
Never mind.
9 years ago. He is absolutely fantastic, and I recognized him instantly as being on my third favorite soap opera.
Yeah, that was my show for a while. But yeah, he's great. But it's also like they're trying to. I think we talked about this in the Jaws episode. In the book, Hooper and Ellen have this affair. They used to go to school together. He was a well-to-do, and she was in the same. And she ended up having an affair with him.
I didn't know that.
In the book, and it feels like they've taken some of that element and moved it now. Oh, we'll just put it with this guy. Not that they're having an affair, but that there's
Stefano.
there's some.
Stefano's that type. He'll do it.
100% it is.
He ain't above it.
Yeah.
He ain't above it.
It's a questionable moment. Now, we have the introduction as well of Keith Gordon, who's really the only kid in this movie that I recognize. And I only recognize him because he later became a film director. He directed a movie I love called Waking the Dead.
Okay.
He was in Christine.
Oh, that's great.
So he's an actor and a director that is sort of continued onward. But I don't really recognize any of these kids in this movie, including Tina.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
I'd hoped I would. If there was somebody there to recognize, I'm on it.
Yes, absolutely.
I assume you trust me to take care of this.
100%.
And you're right. There's nobody.
Not really that stands out. They may have done other things, but not. They would have fizzled out by the time I came to be around.
None of them did MacGyver or Seinfeld.
That's basically it.
That I can tell you.
Yes.
That might not be true, actually. If I dug,
you might.
There's probably somebody that was in MacGyver.
Fair.
Yeah.
I like the little callback when she and Brody are dancing. We're still in this ball. I don't really know what's happening. The plot is still like kind of waiting to be unfolded. That's okay.
It's probably very similar to the first one.
Yeah, but the first one has going for it is character. I don't find that this movie has any real character.
And originality.
Yeah. So the characters are there. Sure, there's kids, whatever, but they're interchangeable.
I don't care.
Gary, like Ellen, has a job, but we don't really know what it is.
Catering,
yeah,
or something.
Like she's some sort of assistant maybe
of some sort.
Larry's real
there.
estate. She's like, "Hey, you're still selling a piece of the dream." You're like, "Okay, I guess that's what she's doing." Larry's still the mayor.
You know, Larry has a son.
Yes, he does.
Larry Jr.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts around the Junior thing?
Jack.
Would you Phil Jr.?
No,
not
really had an interest.
I don't know what the mentality is behind it. Nothing wrong with it. I'm just curious.
Ego.
Is it?
Legacy.
Maybe.
George Foreman,
the grill, yeah.
Famously had 5 sons.
Oh yeah.
And they are all named George.
Really?
Yeah.
That's something.
He has 5 George Foremans.
And a grill.
And a grill to boot.
I had that grill.
Oh yeah, me too. Absolutely.
Wasn't bad.
That's fine.
A little dry.
Okay. He was supposed to be a Hulk Hogan grill.
Oh.
But he couldn't get the licensing. Vince McMahon wouldn't let it. So it became a George Foreman grill.
Yeah.
A little tidbit of information there.
We'll see if that stays in.
Yeah. But I like the little callback. We've already seen a couple of these little bits. She whispers to Scheider, want to fool around. And there, if you remember at during the first movie, want to get drunk and fool around? He's like, oh, yeah. So there is still some relationship there.
They're still in love.
But I don't really feel a lot of warmth as the movie goes on between them. And Brody as a character doesn't really have a lot of warmth to him. I find him curmudgeon.
He's been through some stuff, buddy.
And I kind of allow a certain amount of that. But I think, to your point, I think it's also he doesn't want to be there.
Good combination.
I think he's not hiding it well. And sometimes it works for the character, and sometimes it's just an actor kind of phoning it in a little bit.
The shark that we're about to see, possibly related, we don't know.
No.
But what's interesting about it is the reveal.
Yes.
It's a little subtle.
Yeah, we're looking out on the banquet, and then
very quiet.
And we're seeing this boat from the scuba divers that were out looking at the orca. Right. So that boat is in the middle of the
just
water,
hanging out,
and we just follow the anchor basically to reveal this monstrous shadow going around.
It's huge, bigger than the first one.
I think they kind of allude to it.
The idea.
That's if you're gonna make a sequel, you may as well go bigger.
You may as well.
Right. And this goes back to, again, one of the bigger critics of the style of this filmmaker and the movie in general.
You think so, eh?
But in watching this time, I found myself really engaged with some of these shots. And this one in particular, as I said, the reveal of the shadow I thought is pretty exciting and cool. And then
it moved.
And then watching the fin rise as the camera pans to reveal basically Amity Island and the island houses and businesses and such. There is this feeling of like, okay, like this is scary and we know it's happening, and the anticipation, the dread of that, I thought was really effective.
No issues here, buddy.
And one of the things this movie has is really one of the great taglines ever committed to film, and one of the worst. So one of the things when I watched that,
wow, okay,
that fin pop up, it's got a great poster too. But the tagline in the trailer is "One good bite deserves another."
Oh, that's good. That's the good one, right?
No.
Oh.
That's terrible. But the real tagline that's, I think, phenomenal is "Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water." Oh, yeah. Like that. And you could use that, and they have in different contexts over the years. But, man, that's a great, great tagline.
I imagine in real life it keeps a lot of people out of the water. And I often wonder if the sharks are aware that humans have made a movie out of them and have made us more scared than we should be of them.
Sure.
And that's not fair to them.
We just want to play.
Well, it's not fair.
Yeah.
We both know it. It's not fair. A lot of sharks have perished because of these movies.
100%.
I can't say factual because I haven't.
It
done
is
research
factual. Peter Benchley's basically spent the rest of his career working to save sharks, despite the fact that he wrote the book that kind of terrorized.
Well, good for
everybody.
him trying to
because he was like, oh shoot, the wrath that I hath brought.
What do you think was going to happen?
Yeah, you just read a story.
It's done so well. They convinced us.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive, the impact that had for sure. And I also want to talk a little bit about the poster. If you remember the first movie, the poster is a woman
A lot of blue.
swimming,
A lot of blue.
and then a shark underneath, ready basically to rise.
Yes. Kind of like Nirvana, Nevermind.
Sure.
Similar.
Yeah, very similar.
Minus the shark.
Minus the shark and
Yeah.
the dollar bill and the baby.
Yeah.
It is water, I suppose.
It is blue.
But anyway, so that is that iconic poster of the first one. And then the second one, what do? You have the water skier, and now the shark is above the water, and it's taller than her. It's a pretty intense photo. I love the marketing of these first couple of movies anyway.
Well, they got to get you in the theater.
Mm-hmm. And I think this shot, is in the trailer. And I think, again, I am excited when I see that shot. It gets me pumped up for the movie.
So it's a good trailer?
It's a good trailer, but even more than that, that shot in the trailer, in the movie, at any point, I am jacked up for what's happening next.
It excites me that you're excited.
Great. What doesn't excite me very much is the fact that this movie seems to, at this point, be pivoting into teen movie territory.
Like a horror movie, almost.
Like a horror movie, I suppose.
With a bunch of people we don't know.
Don't care, no character really.
That's a problem, Philip. That's a problem.
It's kind of, but this is 78, so it's kind of before the big rise of the slasher film. They've been out there, but it's not yet that formula. So I think the choice is more of like American Graffiti, where the whole movie takes place and it's a bunch of teenagers doing a thing.
Oh, I haven't seen it. Take it easy.
And this movie kind of tries to do the same. Now,
what a surprise.
One of the things that we like so much about Jaws 1 was the interplay between Dreyfuss, Shaw, and Scheider.
And thank you for calling it Jaws 1. Just
to keep things consistent. This movie doesn't have that. We talked about not having the leads.
Yeah.
You got to have the leads.
You got to have the leads.
We know if we know anything. But the choice to pivot to young, what's your take on that? Are you engaged with any of these kids at all in this relationships?
If some of them had
bigger
breasts and not in my words, tits of a sparrow, that's not my words.
Yeah.
That's one of the kids, which I don't even know his name because I don't care.
No.
It's a problem. It's a problem, generally. Even Tina wasn't enough. The name couldn't.
And yeah, Tina's only remembered because of Halloween 5.
That's it.
That has nothing to do with this one.
That's it. So it is a struggle. You know me, I like to cheer for people. I need to emotionally connect to them. I want a little character building. And outside of Brody, we don't get that from really any of the kids. Sean, maybe, because he's smaller.
Sure.
And, we're
a little more in peril.
Yeah. And he actually, you don't like kid actors. You've said
Generally
that.
Not.
Generally not.
Yeah.
But I think Sean does okay here.
I think you're right. He doesn't have much to do. But when he has a moment, I think he definitely makes it in ways that his brother does not.
No, brother's no good. Mike is his name.
Yes.
There are some moments later in the movie where I thought, okay, that's a good performance for a couple of minutes. Well done. But overall, I think it hurts a little bit and a bit of a sore spot for me. And part of the reasons I think ultimately it's not as good as the original.
Yeah, I think I'm far less engaged right away. There's no characters I can relate to.
Don't worry, I'm going to come up with something off the shelf with an award-winning supporting actor performance.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gauntlet's down. You have no idea.
You're all about the gauntlet these days.
I'm a gauntlet guy.
Have you been playing the game?
You still have that game?
I never played it, but I know of it.
All right. I enjoy it. What I think is also
enjoyable.
What I think this movie does well, and the first one succeeds at, but in somewhat different ways, is the red herring scare, right? There's no one better in the world than Spielberg in terms of staging and setup.
Arguably.
So the scenes in which we're redirected or misdirected to the scenes where we think something's going to happen and nothing happens, the way in which this movie sets up the kind of hang gliding and dropping in and out of the water, the musical swell, we get the underwater shot, all the elements that would have come. Is there a moment where any excitement or like kind of curiosity, or are you kind of rolling with these excitements?
Glider guy is as good as dead.
Okay.
I wrote it down. I can't deny that. It's here.
All right.
I could have erased
anticipated it.
But then I realized quickly after, I'm like, you idiot. No, that's clearly a misdirection, a red herring. It's not going to happen in this one. It's the next one. And this is sort of the beginning of like, okay, I know what we're doing with this movie.
Beats.
It's planting the beats of the, not only the original, but just in general of knowing what's going to happen.
Okay.
So I did start to find this movie a little bit predictable.
Okay.
Not to a point of a fault yet. the early stages.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's fair. Again, you're watching a shark movie, an attack movie, right? There's elements. It's like watching a car chase in a Bond movie. You know it's going to happen, just a matter of when. So I can appreciate a certain level of that. But when it does happen, is it done well? Is it executed well, right? Like
filmatically, I think it's shot well when he goes underneath the water, and that's the point. Yeah, it delivers that.
Yeah,
ultimately.
That's fair.
Like, I mean, there's nothing else you can do. I'm just recognizing the fact
for sure.
of what it is.
So it stops you obviously from getting to a level of terror.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. But then we introduce the water skier, and we also see Mr. Shark. Doesn't have a name yet.
The first one didn't have a name either.
All we know is that they're cousins. That's what I read. That's what I read. I'm gonna stick with it. But unlike its cousin, this one's a little bit faster.
Yes.
This one's has been working out.
Yeah.
I did look up some numbers, Philip, because I felt the shark was moving too fast, or they were filming the water skier too fast.
Okay.
One of the two. So I looked up the speed of a recreational water skier.
Okay.
20 to 40 miles per hour.
Okay.
It's pretty fast. I initially look up and see that a shark only goes 19 kilometers an hour.
Oh,
I'm like, that's a problem. So I
Sure.
thought, okay, I'm out. I got up to stop the player, but I gave the internet a second chance. And this great white shark can get up to speeds of 56 kilometers an hour, which actually works out to roughly 30 miles per hour, which is right in the sweet spot of that recreational skier.
There it is.
I'm back in, baby. I am back. I
down.
I was all ready to nitpick the shit out of that.
Yeah.
Out of spite.
Okay.
No real reason. Just
reasonable.
And I will say, I actually quite enjoyed this sequence.
Okay.
Right to the demise of, well, more the demise of the driver.
Yes.
I didn't care about the skier. She had it coming. She wasn't actually a great person, apparently.
Dated David Harbour for a while.
Yeah. Yeah. She's wanted for armed robberies around
Sure.
Amity. But introducing the fire element and adding that to the shark makeup.
Scar, yeah, basically.
Yeah, I thought that was a nice touch. And I thought, again, it was shot well. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. I liked it.
Flailing about with this canister of gasoline.
That could be problematic.
It's a little odd. And then obviously the flare. So I like where the instinct is, where you're like, I'll pour gas over the shark and I'll shoot it with a flare. Problem solved.
I mean, it
doesn't
to a
go
certain
as
degree.
well as it could, right? But I agree. And this is something where my memory of this movie is I hated that.
That specific moment?
Just the idea that they scarred the shark to begin with. What it felt like was
Tell me how it
horror
felt.
movie trope.
Oh.
And I think when I watch this, I think of Jaws, the original, as not really a horror movie.
When did Halloween come out?
78. But
Flavor of the month?
I guess, but it's so early. This movie may have come out in the summer and Halloween probably in the fall. So I don't know exactly where its origin necessarily is.
But you loved it this time.
Did. When I think of this movie, I think of bad, cheap, knockoff sequel. And
which it is.
Turning the shark into kind of like a slasher movie, right? Like hiding behind the seaweed and
giving it a
out
personality that it really shouldn't
offering
have.
the scarring that sort of, I didn't really
give it a mask.
Yeah, a little bit. Like I just didn't really appreciate it, I guess. And when I watch it this time, I think that's pretty effective. The first movie, for all of its qualities
and flaws,
it doesn't have any flaws. It's not about the shark chasing and eating and doing the things, right? It does terrorize, but it's not the same.
He did the things.
Exactly. And this is like you're watching it do the killing, the hunting, the biting, the intentionality is there. And I didn't give it a lot of credit back in the day, but I really enjoy it this time.
Good. And ultimately, the boat blows up, which makes sense because there's fuel and there's spark.
Sure.
That's enough for me.
It's a lot of blow up, a lot of fire, but it's you get to see it from the island, which I kind of like.
Yeah.
Tina's scared.
She is. Rightfully so.
Totally.
Eddie's fine, though. He's playing the guitar.
He's chilling. We get 25 minutes later. Brody's out with his deputy trying to find out what's going on because these divers have disappeared.
Yeah, there's a mystery.
And
they're
dragging the lake, and
yeah.
they find the slow-mo in the style of Die Hard 5.
Yeah, this is a more moment, and I think it's done better in Die Hard 5.
Sure, I think
Just
this is kind of a
saying.
silly slow-mo movement, but
Yeah,
it is an
I know.
effort to say, hey, guys, pay attention. Like, you don't have a shot that lasts for 10 seconds on this thing.
Well, I'm just thinking, is there electrical cable in the ocean? And I'm like, oh, probably. I guess that
Totally.
makes sense. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Anyway, that's an interesting little setup and payoff 25 minutes into the movie. But what we do get, more interestingly, I suppose, if we're talking about plot movement, is we have now a first-hand account. It's 30 minutes into the movie, and we have the dead killer whale.
Yes, this woman in this
Mhm.
moment is awesome.
You like her?
She
Tell me.
is just, I don't know. She fits this role. She's perfect.
Scientist.
Yes.
Nothing, no personality.
Nothing. Exactly. That's what
Yeah.
a scientist has. No personality. I'm just kidding for any scientists listening. No, she's not very good. I'm just going to.
She just sort of mumbles her way through it. It's like deadpan.
Yeah.
And maybe it's a joke because she is a scientist. I don't know.
Maybe.
But what I think is interesting is, A, we've got Brody seeing firsthand what's familiar, let's say.
Mhm. He's kind of jumping the gun a little bit, though. I mean, I don't blame him because of his experiences. Let's be clear about that.
Yes,
He's looking for proof that there's a shark
that's right.
because he's
Terrified of them. He's seen, he's gone through hell.
Yeah, he's a little sumptuous because of his experiences.
I think so. But again, you're looking at a killer whale, and he says it so succinctly. It's obvious a big fish took a bite out of this big fish. Like, this is a huge bite.
Exactly.
Oh, no, couldn't be.
No.
Could be a boat.
Yeah.
What? Anyway, it's funny to me, but we do get an interesting bit of, and this sort of falls under the retcon paradigm, if you will.
I will.
Where we have new information. Brody tells us what we knew from the first movie, which is splashing around, attracts the irregular movement, attracts the sharks.
Yep.
And then she says, and sound. And he says, what?
Oh,
And she's like, oh, yeah, sound. They can, like, sonar.
of course. Everyone knows that. Maybe not in 78.
Exactly. And then says sharks don't take things personally, which
Oh, yeah. Big line.
huge line comes into play a little bit later in the series. Spoiler alert. But given that you think that they're related,
Yeah, it plays right into my my narrative.
your theory, absolutely.
And my theory, yeah, that they are at the very least cousins.
Sure. But if they're cousins, they don't take it personally. You killed my cousin. I don't care.
What depends where you're from.
That's fair. But it's 30 minutes into a 2-hour movie. You were kind of getting the seeds of, okay, here's some sort of conflict. Brody's going to fight against whatever that thing is, and no one's going to believe him, perhaps.
That rings a bell.
Exactly. Now, what do you think might convince them? If the orca doesn't do it, what else might you need?
I would maybe upgrade from orca to human body.
Interesting.
Just
Okay.
saying. I think that's the next step.
Like at a carnival, you trade in
Yeah.
the orca
To get a
for
bigger
the medium-
prize.
for the bigger prize.
Right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that,
No.
but people would.
Absolutely.
I was wondering when he sees that thing in the water, the board.
Yeah.
Why isn't it getting pushed more in because of the current?
Mm.
So I thought this is dumb.
Okay.
And I was very close. Getting up, storming out like it's the Oscars at Phil's place.
It's 2006.
Yeah, it
in
crashed
March.
just one. But it made more sense that there was a dead body attached to it.
Sure.
'Cause it would weigh it
There's also an
down.
undertow,
I don't know the logistics.
right? It's nothing just.
I don't know how water works. I just drink it. Not enough of it, but I drink it. Not salt water. I think it wants us to think that the shark is around and he's going into the water. He's a little hesitant, rightfully so.
Were you scared?
No.
Because it's kind of a jump scare moment. It's that one big musical sting thing comes at him. I mean, that's a moment to be scared.
But again,
Or
Phil,
jumped.
I found this movie above average when it came to predictability.
Okay.
I did.
So you knew it was coming, you just didn't know when it was coming.
Exactly.
So when it did, it didn't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's okay. What I didn't see coming, David, is poisoned bullets.
Oh,
If this is what you're seeing, and we have Brody whose experience in the first movie
Mm-hmm.
was shooting the shark and having no effect, at least with his handgun,
Mm-hmm. Upgrade.
and Hooper wanting his needle to stick it in to poison the shark. Why is this his approach, do you think?
Putting sodium cyanide,
Mm-hmm.
which I noticed you had some in your medicine cabinets.
Yeah, that's for later. That's,
Okay.
that's for insurance purposes.
Yeah, putting it in the tips of the bullet and then putting a little wax.
Yeah, seal it in.
Seal it in. Now, he did miss the wax.
Yes.
Did you notice that?
Yeah.
On the
It's tough
third
to
one?
work. It's tough to work with
But
wax.
he didn't go back to that one and redo it. I'm just saying they could have reshot that.
Yeah.
Just lazy.
Sure.
Lazy.
Schneider was probably like, you have it, I'm leaving.
Yeah, I got somewhere to be.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was like, okay.
Yeah, it strikes me as a strange choice.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Especially since it doesn't really play into anything later.
It's my favorite scene, actually.
Okay, well, there it is.
What I found interesting was the nosiness
Oh, yes.
of what's his face, Deputy Doodah. He just kept looking in his office like, it's none of your business, man.
Yeah, Brody's clearly trying to dissuade, right? Turn off the light,
Yeah,
covers it
he
up,
turns it
walks
back
away,
on.
and he turns it back on, yeah.
At that point, like,
You're fired.
yeah, really, seriously, that's a pink slip.
Wow.
I don't know. It was a small little annoyance with me. Like, frig off.
That's management, folks. That's what it does to you. It turns you cold. It's pink slip after one infraction.
But he takes it home, and it ends up in the sink in the bathroom. He's trying to hide it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why.
It's strange.
I guess.
He hides it, and then he invites, not only is his wife in the bathroom, but then he invites Mike into the room. So it's sort of like, there's nothing about the bullets that make any sense.
Now, let's get back to the beach, if you don't mind, Phil. I know you like the beach.
I'm a beach guy.
Unlike me.
Absolutely.
Did you know Sea-Doos existed that far back?
Yeah, they've been around for a long time.
I thought it was like a late 80s.
Probably just popularized.
I guess. They're probably like $50,000 back then.
Exactly, yeah. And probably primitive in their technology.
Also, did you notice the look of Brady's hair in that tower?
Brody's hair?
Yes. I've been thinking about Tom Brady a lot lately. What can I tell you? Handsome man.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It just
Tousled.
it was just, I don't know. This is a
Probably
weird look.
reshoot, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I guess. What my hair? I don't care.
This is a little too slick for him.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's all
I
I'm
don't
saying.
like his look in this movie. I think he's too lean. I think he's too dark, like so tanned.
Well, he's on the beach all the time
I
up in a
guess.
tower.
I don't know. I like I said, Roy Scheider is one of my favorite actors, and yet in this movie, in my memory, and now even like kind of confirmed,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's very good in this. It just feels out of place.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that that's because I knew that he didn't want to be there, because
I pointed that
you
out.
seem to think the same, and you didn't do the research.
I don't often do. But one thing I did know, it was time for a false alarm. You must feel the same way to a certain degree, because it stood out like a sore thumb. Like, yeah, this is it. This is the false
100%.
alarm.
It's less about the false alarm part and more about it was time for Panic at the Beach.
Well, he looks like an idiot.
Yes.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
Totally.
He wastes all that sodium cyanide on the bluefish.
What I think that they didn't do enough of, I suppose, is play into Brody's kind of descent into madness. I think there's the movie. If you're going to bring Brody back, I want to see some trauma. And I think the movie is tap dancing on it.
Mm-hmm. That's an interesting point.
Right? Like he's gone a little batty.
A little bit. That's
and
the
he's
problem.
ready to jump at shark at any time. Doesn't matter. And he's not getting there, whether it's performance, writing. But the movie isn't that interested in it at all.
Now, this is something you love in movies. Maybe not love, but you make note of it.
Okay.
The moments where you can't slam the phone.
Yes.
Because we don't have those
That's right,
phones
yes.
anymore. The technology has changed.
Yeah.
We have the development of the film
Yes.
supplying us with some drama, some
Yes.
tension.
What is under as your yes. Yes. You get it.
Did you see a shark in that picture? That's the question.
I think it's
Or did you want to see a shark?
I think it's justifiably vague. I see it enough when Brody shows it, but I can also see it's dark, it's murky.
Could be seaweed and
Yeah, I mean the eye is kind of a tell, but I think when I first saw the movie, probably when I was much younger, and on like a 26-inch square 4x3 TV version, I don't know that I would have immediately clocked that.
well, Stefano didn't clock it.
No, I
I'll
wasn't
tell you
interested.
that much. And I think it's time to get Larry into the conversation. He's already gone to him once.
Yeah, Murray Hamilton.
And we're having exactly the same conversation we had the first one, where Larry doesn't want to take action.
Yes.
And people will die because of it, is what Brody is saying.
Yeah,
more or
it
less.
happened before, right?
Yeah.
This is one where Scheider, to me, gets to finally kind of engage because he is fighting with this group of people, right? And he's like,
This
you know,
panel of
you don't
people,
even see it. You don't want to see it. I don't want to go through this again. You know, this is on you.
Yeah, he delivers the
You
scene.
know.
Like, he's agitated. And it's embarrassing when people go to discuss something
Yes.
in another room
Yeah.
and just leave you out there.
he looks so small,
Yeah.
which is obviously the point.
Yeah. And instead of siding with him saying, okay, this could be a shark, how about you're fired?
Yeah. I mean, firing bullets on the beach, probably not a great idea.
Not a great
If you want
idea.
to keep your job, little career advice
That's a good point.
from Phil and Dave.
Especially if they're filled with cyanide.
But what does Brody do when met with adversity?
Drinks.
Drinks.
And what happens when you drink a little much, you're not up at the crack of dawn.
No.
But who is up at the crack of dawn, because he's had a hankering to sail for a while now, is your favorite actor, favorite character,
Yeah.
Mike.
Mike.
The eldest son.
Yep.
He wants to go out, and what's Sean up to?
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, like any good sibling, Sean's going to extort him to get what he wants.
Realistic.
Totally realistic.
Yeah.
I'll tell Mom. I mean, that's what we used to do all the time.
Classic. Sean's probably going to wish he stayed home, though.
At the end of the day,
Just saying.
it's a bad call, but it's how it goes. Now, we have a moment here where we finally get a reveal of the sort of new and improved battle armor shark.
Some scar tissue.
Scar tissue. Now, this is the sort of, let's say, a pretty early hero shot of the shark. What are your thoughts on it?
I would say it's one of the few things I felt was better than
Okay.
the original.
All right.
And I use the term lightly.
Sure.
Better. I feel almost not right saying it, because the first movie it's like revolutionary.
Sure.
You know,
But it's 3 years later. Technology's a little
Yeah.
different.
But the look of the shark in a couple of scenes, specifically this one, I think outdoes it.
As it swims by, I thought, that looks,
And the
again,
shark
looks better than I remember.
and the shark is our hero, because it's trying to eliminate all these annoying teenagers. So I'm rooting. I
Sure.
am rooting for the shark.
First of which, of course, is Eddie.
Eddie, Tina's better half,
Yes,
or is
sure.
now actually in half. Yeah, he needs to swim faster.
Yeah, let's talk about the kill generally speaking, right? Because we kind of did this. It's our approach in the horror movie genre, and this is kind of leaning more into that territory. What are your thoughts on the way this kind of plays out, generally speaking?
Well, you know me, Phil. I don't watch horror movies for the kills.
No, just the boobs.
Just, just for the Tinas.
Yes.
Just for the Tinas.
Sure.
But I will say this kill comes in with a bronze.
Okay.
Not bad. So pretty good.
It medals.
It does, yeah, it's on the podium.
It's on the podium.
My question to you is, did you think Tina in your original viewing was going to get it as well?
Yeah, I probably just assumed, because I had seen this probably after I was into horror genre slasher stuff anyway. So
You were
just
hoping.
assumed-
You were hoping.
I was.
Yeah.
But I love this kill.
Are we talking gold or
No,
silver?
no, the other one later it does more for it. But I
know what you're talking about.
I like anything that allows for variety. You know, one of the challenges with horror movies, and we'll talk about them later, and it's almost silly, but a variety of utensils, implementations,
Jacuzzis.
yeah. So it's like Halloween, the first one. It's like, butcher knife.
I'm a
knife.
purist, buddy. You know that.
Absolutely, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you can also have a little fun with this hot tub or a syringe
course,
or whatever
yeah.
else, kind of get playful. So this one,
Playful.
you're limited because the shark isn't going to do anything other than eat
you. Yeah.
But
Maul.
by doing this, Chrissy at the beginning of the first one getting tossed and thrashed around is very exciting and very visceral.
Yeah, you don't want to do that again, though.
And you can only do that once, and it was done to perfection. So what do you do now? Well, I like that they sort of have the terror of, swim faster. That's built in. And we have him kind of rushing the boat, flailing about in horror. I thought really exciting way to die in a movie that has not often been exciting. It's been fine. Like, there's nothing necessarily wrong with it.
That fire on the boat, buddy.
But I wouldn't put exciting. And that was an hour ago.
That's silver, though.
At this
Just
point.
say it. That's silver.
So I think this is really well executed for, again, killing people I don't care about. But I thought bringing something new.
Whoa, sorry to interrupt. You don't care about Eddie?
No. Or Tina.
Did you see him play the guitar?
It's good, but not my type.
All right. And we have a whole other bunch of kids out there as well. And I'm thinking, had Brody,
Yeah.
communicated better to Mike the reasons behind him not wanting to go out to the seas, instead of saying, I want you to work full time. That's what I want.
Yeah. Be honest.
Just be honest.
Transparency.
Exactly.
There was a shark attack. Mike was saved by the fishermen in the estuary. So
Yeah, garbage.
Mike should know better.
He should know better, and then he takes his little brother out, puts him in harm's way.
Yeah.
So that has Brody up in a lighthouse, and I like lighthouses. Pete the Magic Dragon, if you recall, there's a lighthouse in that.
Yes.
It's prevalent
Yeah.
in the movie, and calls in your favorite mode of transportation.
Love the chopper. You know how I say it. Give me a chopper.
Yeah, I can guarantee you love this chopper scene better than last week, just because you're biased.
Absolutely. But yeah, Brody's calling in the chopper. He needs some help. But he's on the way out to the lighthouse because he had heard that these kids were going there. And on the way, he finds Tina. And I think that this is really...
I forgot about that.
It's a scene where I don't think she's exceptionally good.
No, she's good.
But I think the scene needs to be there. I like the trauma.
I think in the moment where he's dying, she could have been a little bit better.
And she's like, make it go away. Right, make it go away.
But I thought she delivered. She's traumatized.
I think it's important because so much of this other stuff we talked about last week where nobody seems to give a shit that you're just killing people all the time.
You gotta be careful with that, because if you don't care about it, then it loses a little bit of its
I'm in the
zest.
killing people game. I don't care. High five, right? Like that's the McClane way.
Easy.
And this I find is at least a human moment in a movie that doesn't have a lot of them.
Yeah, because again, we don't really care about these kids.
No, I certainly don't.
I don't.
But I think that there's room, and I'm glad they kind of tackled it and took advantage of it.
But the real question is, Philip, do you believe that a shark can single-handedly take down a helicopter?
I didn't think that until I saw this movie, and now I realize sharks can eat a chopper.
It's happening.
It's happening in real time. I really think this is a very effective scene. Again, I know you say you weren't scared, and I wouldn't say that I was scared, but there's scenes where it's like I know that's scary, and there's scenes where I know I'm scared. I go into the Halloween Horror Nights at the Universal Studios, and I'm just grinning ear to ear. Nothing is scaring me. It's just like the majesty of it, the gore, the blood, the guts. I'm just like a kid in a candy store. Mm-hmm. And I'm kind of annoying to, I think, some of the people because their job is to try and scare you, but I'm just so enamored of it that it doesn't phase. And I kind of get that when I'm watching some horror movies. I love the process.
I heard you go in there without your shirt now. Now you're scaring them.
That's right. And no pants. That's what does it.
The old Russian roundabout.
But the shark thing, another one where I think it probably way back, I thought, this is stupid. The chopper, whatever.
That's awesome, man.
But when I watch it, I'm like, fuck, this is really exciting.
Yeah.
Really well shot. Really cool.
I don't even care if a shark couldn't do that.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
And
It's
he's
a
not
movie.
eating the chopper necessarily. He's eating the pontoon
Exactly.
that sinks the, right? Like,
Absolutely.
it makes sense.
I bet you wanted, though, as the blades are kind of coming off, that it would take off one of the heads of the kids.
Sure. Absolutely.
that?
A little Twilight Zone, just something. I think that there should have been more damage. Now, they damaged the sailboats, which obviously serves the purpose of now they're adrift and they have no means to get out. So it isolates them. But I think, definitely somebody should have died from some of those blades.
Come on.
It's the one kid.
It would be nice to get a kill that's not directly
Correct.
shark. It's
Yeah.
indirectly. Like, still the shark is the main problem here.
Yeah, I think there's fun in that.
It's fun. Missed
Jaws
opportunity.
the shark's having a fun time.
Missed opportunity.
I agree. But I think the scene is really exciting and really kind of gripping.
It's predictable, but I'm engaged.
Yeah, I mean, you see it coming, I suppose.
That's okay, though. If it's done well, it doesn't really matter that much.
I don't think so. What I think is also kind of compelling is the shark kind of circling, which feels natural. I don't know anything about sharks.
Do circle.
But I feel like they're circling all these boats and kind of causing chaos as a result. Talk to me.
My general issue around the shark, keep in mind, this is your bad guy.
Okay.
It doesn't have really a personality or motive. We've already established that.
It's an eating machine. All it does.
But it's got to be full. Like, if you just ate somebody, I think you're okay.
You don't understand sharks, buddy.
It's insatiable.
It is.
But it felt to me like the shark has been given direction from somebody else.
Okay.
So to me, it just feels like it's doing what someone is telling it to do.
Okay.
Go hit this boat.
Okay.
Go after this specific person.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now go over here. Do this. It's not doing what a natural, the instinct of the shark would necessarily be. And maybe it's a little bit a nitpick, but that's just how it came across.
That's how it came across. It's how it is.
Yeah.
It's not, but it's how you think it is. The scene is ultimately the payoff by causing that kind of chaos and ramming the boats, puts the kids back in the water.
And 100%, we have a gold medal performance here. The gold kill, I should say.
It's fantastic. Now, you don't see it because it's a reverse shot from the back of the head, if you will. But we watch the shark now come in. Sean is saved by this woman. Who knows who the name is.
Yeah, I know.
Again, all the same.
I don't know.
But we watch her get basically devoured, taken under, and swam away. Yeah. Again, like Eddie's kill, something fresh and new.
The camera angle makes up for the lack of what you would want, like gore-wise.
That's right.
I would say.
And I'm actually okay with that because I love blood, guts, and gore. You know that.
Well, yeah.
But this instance, I'm like, I love this. So I wouldn't want this to be any different.
Well, that answers the question.
Yeah. I mean, I would like another kill with blood, guts, and gore, but this one
there it is.
I would want to stay.
Okay.
Because I think it's so effective. And in doing so, we get some really scared people.
Yes, we do. And I feel like 5 minutes ago, they weren't quite taking it serious enough. And things have happened.
Yes.
And they are still making jokes. That one guy, that one idiot.
Yeah.
Again, don't know his name. Johnny.
He's the idiot. Yep.
And I'm like, come on, kids. Like, I'm not buying this, like, at all. Your performance-wise.
Get on board.
Exactly. Now we do. And especially in that one woman, I don't know her name, the cousin. I think it's the cousin.
It's the cousin.
It's the cousin.
Yep.
It's the cousin. She came to play. She has some great screams.
Absolutely. Yeah, she's fantastic.
Has she been in any horror movies?
I don't...
Missed opportunity if she hasn't.
No. Yeah, I don't think so.
It was almost like, okay, all right, I get it.
Yeah.
But the effort was there. And I'm going to commend it because nobody else is really,
Yeah, she
stood out.
She does it a little later, too. Like, gets really, really into it. The camera pushes in on her. She's really kind of shrieking. She's really good. I think Sean's
good, too.
Is playing really
ironically
scared when
the
he's kind
youngest
of looking
one.
And shaking and doesn't know what's happening.
Yeah.
I think he delivers some good stuff. But I agree. For the panic to settle in, takes a little longer than I think it should.
Mm-hmm.
But when it does, I think all the kids really, but particularly the ones we're just talking about, really elevate the game to feel like you're in something terrifying.
But luckily, our hero, though I would argue the shark's the hero, Brody comes in on the old police boat.
Coming in to save the day.
He's not authorized to drive that because he's no longer an officer of the law. And didn't work out too well, though.
Doesn't last very long.
A little bit of a mishap there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like Deus Ex Machina, right? Which is like the setup has no purpose except for the fact that it needs to be here in order to end the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like he gets all the way out there, ties the thing on. There's the rope from the chopper. No, brake snaps, and then the shark comes along the boat. Now, what'd you think of that? Because there's a moment where I think it looks fake.
No.
When the shark comes up against the boat.
You're crazy.
Yeah, I feel like my memory, again, was that this was like the cheapest looking scene.
That's the next movie.
And then I watch it, and I'm like, shit, that looks really good.
Yeah.
So whatever my memory of putting this movie in like the shitty movie category, I think I really like the shark stuff. Again, I still think the rest of it doesn't really work. Anyway, but that shark jumps. Brody has another moment of what the, and then crashes right into the lighthouse or cable junction, they call it.
Whatever it is, yeah.
It's a little convenient.
Wow. What would be a movie without a little bit of contrivance/convenience?
Yeah.
Does contrivance mean convenience?
I suppose a contrivance could be a convenience, but it's not exclusively a convenience.
Got it. Helpful.
Chalk it up.
Anyways, that girl, which we don't know her name, has one last good scream.
Yes.
Really brings it home.
Very good. In the trailer, another one. It's a really good trailer because you think that it's like exciting and terrifying.
It's all the best parts
of the trailer. It really is. Mm-hmm. And this is sort of the end of the trailer. The camera pushing in, her just shaking her head in terror, holding her hair. And you're like, shit, I want to see what's causing that.
I want to have what she's having.
Exactly. Basically. And, trailers get pros and cons over the years. I try and not watch them anymore at all because they just give everything away in modern age.
Yeah.
But some of those trailers hold up pretty darn well. And you can check out every trailer for every movie we do here on the podcast over on our Facebook page.
Can you?
Absolutely.
All right. I'll check it out myself.
But yeah, we're kind of in the last minutes here.
Yeah, we get the payoff.
How do you top shooting the oxygen tank in a shark? And do you think this does it?
This is crazy. But I think this one is better.
Wow.
Like,
bold.
Am I alone? Or am I an outlier? Or
I think
maybe I'm not like remembering the original.
Sure.
It's not fresh in my mind.
Shoots the oxygen tank, blows him up.
Okay, all right, take it easy. Don't ruin it for
Smile,
me.
you son of a bitch.
I mean, this may not have the line.
I think it's the line that really hurts this one to me.
Okay, I'm
the
thinking
open up and say is just a little too janky, for me.
I think maybe it's just the visuals of it.
But I do like that, yes.
Yeah, I think they do a really good job, considering it's 1978, of zapping the shark.
Sure.
And it goes on for, good, 15, 20 seconds.
And we understand it, right? They've established that the electrical current,
of course,
it's there.
Checks
and
out, buddy.
Also established he uses sound now because he knows there's a new trick to lure the shark.
A contrivance and possibly a convenience.
Absolutely.
We don't know.
I will say probably the lasting kind of legacy, if you will, of this kill, the shark death at the end of this movie is and was the final kill during the Jaws ride at Universal Studios.
Oh.
So at the end of the ride,
Fun fact.
near a cable junction, he jumps and gets fried up. So there is an element that when I watch this, I think of that ride. So
That tells me it's the best one.
I think it's the line that hurts it. The open up and say, I just can't get over it. The smile, you son of a bitch, I really enjoy. This I don't like as much, even if I like the kill more.
We can get somebody to edit that.
That's right. But overall, I think it's a fitting end, let's say.
And that is the end.
And it's
That's
very
it.
much the end.
Fade to black.
Like the other one. I do kind of wonder how they're getting home.
Yeah.
Both destroyed. The sails are destroyed.
And there could be another cousin.
Could be a cousin.
We don't know.
But anyway, that's Jaws 2, my man. It's electrified.
That was Jaws 1.1.
Fair. Where is your final thoughts? What are you feeling about this one?
I'm gonna do the old switcheroo.
Oh, okay.
On you from last week.
The Russian roundabout.
I was gonna say that, but I'd already used it once.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Die Hard movies. Why would you watch that one?
Okay.
If there's a better one.
Sure.
And I think we're in the same situation. What Jaws 2 does makes you want to watch the original Jaws.
I think so.
Because it does everything this does, except for that final kill, better. So why would you watch this one? That's my point. Not to say this movie isn't entertaining.
Sure. Has some stuff in there of
There's
value.
a couple lulls. We
Yes.
both agree with the pacing, not great, and it is missing, again, a supporting cast, unfortunately. His wife isn't enough to bring it. Larry's not enough. Even Stefano isn't in it enough or does enough to add enough value.
Agreed.
So ultimately, that's where I stand with this one. If I want the Jaws experience, as it stands, I'm watching the original.
Yeah. I couldn't agree more, actually. Now, I will say I only really like the shark stuff in this movie, whereas in the other movie, I like the people stuff. So to your point, I think this movie just wastes all of the character.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing really there for me. But the shark stuff is so much better than I remembered it being that it elevates the movie to a place where I find it entertaining.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But I do think everything else is really dry and paced poorly and this and that. Jaws is a perfect movie. So anything less than that
is less than perfect.
Less than perfect. And I think this is definitely less than perfect. But considering where 3 and 4 go, it is definitely at the high water mark.
So we're going to leave it there.
Oh, no. That's not enough. A bad movie, David, is certainly not enough to stop us. You should know that by now.
Do you know how many Bruce Willis movies I have on my shelf?
When I was looking up his IMDb, 147 titles are on there.
All right. Just warning you. Just warning you, buddy.
This is a reciprocal tariff situation here. You got to punish me.
And out of all those 140, only 3 of them are good.
Yeah,
so
and we've already watched them. Probably. Well, that's it, folks. Thanks for listening. We always appreciate you joining us. Please rate us 5 stars on your podcatcher of choice. Subscribe to never miss an episode, and please share the podcast with any fish or mammal in your life.
Yeah, do that.
See you next time.
Goodbye.